welcome to my filming of Afternoon with Baba. Today we are making the cookies that are a family favorite. We have been making this cookie since the 1950s. My mother introduced it to my family, we all enjoyed it, and then I started making it for my family and my grandchildren. And when you see it, you'll see it's a delightful looking little cookie, and children can hold it very nicely in their hands. It is not greasy. They can eat as they run around or eat while they sit. And we're going to make these cookies today to show you. And the ingredients are 5 eggs, half a cup of orange juice, 1 cup of oil, 1 cup of sugar, 2.5 cups of flour. I use 5 roses. And my magic baking powder, 2 teaspoons. I've got it ready. The other egg, it takes 6 eggs, is going to be stirred. You have to do this to it. And have it sitting, because that's what you're going to wash your cookies with, an egg wash, to make it them shiny and inviting. So now we're going to beat our eggs. We're going to add our oil to it. We're going to add our orange juice. We're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla, and now we shall add the sugar. So you just mix it along like this, and you do it for about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, now we finished beating our eggs. They're rather fluffy and creamy, and we're going to start putting in our flour. So you have to sift it. I've put my flour in here, 2.5 cups, and my baking powder, magic baking powder, this one here. And you sift it to add a little bit of fluffiness to it. You never throw flour as it is, you always sift it. Now you have to do this. See, as you can see, it's still a little bit watery, and we're trying to make cookies. So obviously we're going to need a little more flour. See that there? Yeah. So this is how you do it. You get about 3 cups. 3 cups of flour, and you slowly keep adding. Because if you add too much, then you cannot take it out, and it's not going to be just right. Okay? So baking, cooking, you have to sort of think about what you're doing, not follow exactly what the recipe says, because you might have put a little extra orange juice or less. You might have put a little extra oil or less than the person who gave you the recipe. And therefore, you're going to need a little more flour. So we'll see how this looks now. Yeah, it looks, see how it is? I think you can handle this one now. It has enough flour, and I think we're all set. So, to take this out and try and get the same size every time, we use a tablespoon, okay? I usually do it on my counter, but for the sake of filming it, I think I will do it on the table so you can see better. And also, don't forget, when you're baking, I think I need a little more flour. Okay, there we are. Now let's see if this is a little better. Oh yeah, that's much better. And obviously, as you can see, there's a little extra. Well, don't put it in. If it feels good, see how soft it is? Yeah, that's how it has to feel. Because if you make them hard, it's not good. I put a little oil on my table because they are very soft and they will stick to the table. So here's my tablespoon. I get it off there. I turn it into a little ball and onto the oil and across. And you do your little braiding, okay? There's something I forgot, and that was to turn my oven on. I'm not used to being a chef on live, but here I am proving it. So My stove is not very powerful. Don't ask me why. You have to put it on 400 on my stove. Now, I don't know how your stove works. This doesn't bake that much at 400. So if you have a strong stove, I would suggest you do it at 375. It's a new stove, but it doesn't work like my good old one. So here I go again. My mother made them very small, and at that time she could actually make 50. So from 50, I get 30. So obviously, very tiny. Mom made them very tiny. I think people ate less back in the 50s. I think we like a good sized cookie. Especially if you saw my grandkids, the boys. It's over 6 feet tall, big guys. And they still only take one. You are the maker of these cookies and you decide how big you want them. But I suggest you don't take too much. A little tablespoon is good. And also I do round ones. There are some children that like them round and I will do that for them. I'll show it to you later. At the end I make a couple of round ones. So these are the little round ones that I make. 1, 2, 3, and one more is 4 down at the bottom there. So how many have we got? 5, 10, 15, and 4 is 19 cookies in here. Wow, I hope we can get 19 in the other one too. All right, so now I'm gonna wash my hands and I'll be right back to put the egg wash on it. Okay, so сега яйцето вака го направо. И трябва да ги поминиш сега кукисто. So, ки си пикни пръстите. И ки си намачкаш вака убаво, and then ки ти свете, корка излезе. Yeah. Не са много мачни и много колей се. И правим usually една секој 2 недели, because имам голема фамилија. So, не му пушам по много, по 10 and се свършва е. Yeah, but рекоме се много колей, and I don't mind doing it really. And the ingredients I always have. Намачкай си вака убаво тия, ако не и помини со яйце, тия нема да свете, окей, ке биде троа spotty. So, со прстите прави си вака. Yeah. So I got my sesame seeds now, and I'm going to sprinkle a little. Okay, it doesn't matter if you go off the cookie. We'll buy some more. There are some people that are allergic to this, so you cannot put it on. So they're just as tasty without it, but this is how my family likes them. Okay, so now we're waiting for the stove because I put it in late and it's not at 400 yet. Alright, it's 400 degrees now and it's time to put the cookies in. There we are. And we'll give them 15 minutes. We'll put the timer on. 1, 5. Alright, we'll give them 15 minutes and then look at them, okay? Yeah, so вака ги си направиш. Тамо имам троа брашненце. Ако ти е too loose, ако е sticky, не можеш. So вака ги си направиш едно лопче и седне со раците ки си изтегниш вака и ки си ја направиш. Oh, this will be a lot of cookies. This is my second baking today. I also made a cake for my grandchildren. They're coming over and we're going to have a cup of coffee, but we will be 6 feet away from each other. Whoa, they're looking nice. Turn them around a bit. Now I can see why I couldn't make as many. These are going to be good size ones. This is our second tray, a few less, because Baba направи по-големи другите. So сега и вие се спресени, за да му правим яйце отгоре. susam. O ja, da si kladiš parchment knjiga na cookie sheet i nema da ti se zalepe nikad. Yeah, boy, God save thing. The parchment paper is so wonderful. Okay, сега му клајме и навија sesame seeds. Because ko što reku, nije lajkame. Ako ne lajkajte, napres je va bez. Okay, they're just as nice. So, vnucite da vide колку кукиски ми направят. Because зани во го прам рекоа, сакај да се науче. Okay, сега ќе почекаме да излезе другите, за да ги пајме вија. I think it's ready. Yeah, here they are, nice golden. And we'll just put our other ones in. And these will go faster because the oven's warm already. All right, so now I do not keep my cookies on this cookie sheet. Okay, I cool them off because if you leave them on the sheet, they might burn underneath. So we shall take them off and put them on here. Yeah, сега ќе извајме. We will remove them off the cookie sheet because it's very hot and we don't want them black underneath. So I let them dry out here on the paper towel. Yeah, so it's very important that you remove them right away off your cooking sheet. You don't want them cooking any longer. It looks just right. So we'll wait for the others to get done now. Okay, сега едната cookie sheet го извадоме, едната cookie sheet и воку крај можеш да одиш за бебе, можеш да одиш за shower, можеш да одиш на некој visit. Quite a few cookies and it's nice. И още имаме one more tray. So you make quite a few of these and it's very enjoyable and everybody likes them. And one has been tasted because I had 4 of these and I see one gone. Somebody has tasted something. Okay, yeah. Втората tray. Воје бук внук ми што ми направи the present od Skoilato. It says Macedonian cooking and he has a few of my recipes in here. And the one recipe I'd like to show you are the cookies. So if he zooms in on here, you'll see what you're supposed to have, okay? Вие извърши сега яска и вие се другите. And I hope you enjoyed this segment and thank you very much for your kind comments. I really appreciate them and have a good day. Goodbye for now and we'll see you again.